Hey guys, I had somebody ask me about how to remove the integrated back stabilizer mount from the bow once it's been inserted. And, granted, it is a little tight at times. The design, of course, is such that the hexagonal pilot point does not fully insert, and you have to actually draw it into the bow. So the socket cap screw on this side here, the stainless steel socket cap screw draws that part in. So first thing to do to get it out is to remove the socket cap screw, 3/16 hex drive. So we'll take that out of there. You do want to keep a stabilizer in place, locked into the quick disconnect, because that gives you a bar for leverage, because you are going to need to work the pilot point side to side a little bit as you're pulling back. So first I'll take the socket cap screw out. Not too hard to do that. And then rotate the bow around here so we can see it a little better. And then, like I said, using the bar for leverage, you'll actually shimmy it side to side as you're pulling back on that part of the mount. And with a little bit of working, it comes back out of the bow. If you don't have the ability to get that thing removed, if it won't remove that way for some reason, then there's something else going on here. I do, of course, indicate that this bushing should be glued to itself. That epoxy, of course, should be fully dry. Again, fully dry before inserting this, because if there's any excess in there and it gets pushed into the area around this pilot point, then you could end up with having your stabilizer mount bonded into the bow with epoxy. Obviously not what you want. It's not what we intend. So you can see here, it's extended out from the riser a little bit because I haven't drawn it in yet with the socket cap screw. So I'm going to reinsert here and pull it back into the bow. So that draws it back in, tighten it down to where I feel is sufficient. This isn't really that critical in terms of how much torque you apply to that screw. And then we're back to where we were to start.